We should probably point out for a lot of our listeners, and whether they're folks here in the Anacostia neighborhood of Washington D.C. or parts of Chicago or Columbus or really anywhere, that should Roe v. Wade be overturned, all that essentially does is it kicks it back to the states. So there will be some states where abortion will continue to be legal, and there will be some states where they will decide no, it should be criminalized. How many of the states are out there, Tracy, that would make abortion illegal?
Well, we've probably about half of the states. There are some states that still have abortion criminalization on the books that was overturned by Roe. We don't know whether or not those states would act to protect a woman's right to choose in those states, or if they would let those old criminal abortion statutes stand. Since about the early 2000s, states have an effort now in New York to modernize its abortion law in the event that Roe was overturned.
What should a woman who is out there who finds herself with an unwanted pregnancy, regardless of the circumstances, and she's sort of confused by the laws and what's going on, what should she do? Where should she go for help?
Well, I mean, I think she can call either the National Abortion Federation. They have a hotline. That hotline can tell them where the closest abortion provider is, what the regulations are in their states, and whether or not they might be eligible for some financial assistance, which a lot of women need, especially if they have to travel. They can call the Planned Parenthood, any of the Planned Parenthoods that can give them a recommendation about where to go. If they're just interested in trying to figure out what their own decision is, there's a hotline called Jackson where they offer pregnancy counseling, and so women can explore adoption, they can explore abortion if they're not sure yet what they want to do.
The argument on folks from the right that I hear is that that abortion is a much bigger decision and a much more significant one than perhaps some people on the left want it to make it seem, and that a number of people on the right have said, look, all we're asking is that women be provided with information about this, that they be provided with resources in case they want to carry the pregnancy to term, to give up the baby to adoption, to sort of know that there are many other options other than terminating a pregnancy. Is that reasonable, you think, in our society?
Well, I mean, I think that it assumes that women are idiots. I mean, women know they're pregnant, and they know what will happen if they continue a pregnancy, that they will have a baby. Women have known that since the beginning of time, whether or not there's been state-based regulation. I think the idea that somehow women are being duped into having abortions really diminishes how much thought women put into a decision about whether or not to be a parent. Women can access information. They can get information from abortion providers. They can get it online. They can get it from their friends and family. The idea that the state needs to provide them somehow a piece of information that they themselves don't have, I think is really insulting to women's decision making.
I agree with you. Where does the battle go from here?
Well, I think the battle goes where it is now, which is at the state level, and we need to remember that we should regulate abortion so that it promotes health and increases access to care and doesn't cause inequality in who has access to care. And we have to fight back the state-based restrictions so that evidence-based women's health care is really the standard.
Were you surprised about how this issue played out during the campaign? That it really, I mean, a lot of people on the right tried to make it, as you pointed out, about the insurance and whether insurance should cover it. Did that surprise you at all?
It surprised me. I think what surprised everybody was just how egregious many of the candidates' comments were and how insensitive, the comments around rape, around pregnancy, around women's decision-making. I think that's where I was the most surprised, is just how, in many ways, Neanderthal some of the comments were.
And what do you think? Where do you think that comes from? I mean, for example, Todd Aiken, who with the famous statement that women have some way to magically, fight off a pregnancy if they get raped. I mean, it's crazy stuff. But there's got to be some. There's something that causes these people to say this, right?
Well, I mean, I think that if you think that all pregnancies are a gift, then you can't figure out how to explain a pregnancy for rape, right? So either you have to make up a story that it can't happen, or you have to say that it's somehow a gift from God, which is what Murdoch said. I mean, we have a big science literacy problem in our country for all these issues, whether it's abortion, climate change, all of those. So it doesn't surprise me that people would make up crazy biology. But I think it was just shocking to hear it said out loud.
Yeah, it sure was. Sure was. Tracy White, she's a reproductive health professor at the University of California, San Francisco. Tracy, thanks so much for joining Take Action News and helping us mark the occasion of the 40th anniversary of Roe v. Wade. Interesting discussion. We appreciate you joining us.
Sure, thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Take Action News will continue after this with our own Daniel Marins talking about how it should be. Special segment that a lot of folks have come to really, really appreciate and enjoy. Take Action News. My microphone falls over. Take Action News continues after this.